A day after 8 alleged scammers were sent off to the United States, reports this evening that some local attorneys may soon face extradition as U.S. and Jamaican authorities crack down on the local lottery scam.
A spokesman from the United States Embassy in Kingston says the attorneys are among professionals described as supporters of the illicit activity.
The revelation came even as the Ministry of National Security said it was also ramping up investigations. TVJ's Herman Green reports.
8 suspected scammers extradited to the United States Wednesday to face charges. U.S. law enforcement says thousands more are being investigated. But speaking on RGR 94 FM's hotline with Emily Shields this morning, Counselor for Public Affairs at the U.S. Embassy in Kingston, Joshua Polacek, said scammers aren't the only ones being investigated.
There are at least a couple lawyers in that list of couple hundred that we're looking at.
What?
Yeah. There are lawyers who facilitate this as well, who make it possible for someone to appear to have legitimate wealth.
He says in some instances, the cases against the attorneys are far advanced.
I mean, 2 to 3, immediate, we hope to have an extradition warrant.
For the attorneys?
For the attorneys, yeah.
On Wednesday, while U.S. Marshals were escorting the 8 Jamaicans onto a flight to leave Jamaica, Mr. Polacek revealed startling figures that thousands more people are being investigated, with hundreds of extradition requests being prepared by U.S. lawyers. We asked National Security Minister Robert Montague if those numbers were surprising.
No, it doesn't. And because I know the police have on their radar, I believe they last informed me, somewhere about 12 to 15,000 persons. We have re-engaged and restarted the lottery scamming task force, and they have pulled their resources together and their files together, and we are going to be targeting lottery scamming this year and its attendant evils, and we will leave no stone unturned, because the results of lottery scamming is creating mayhem upon the lives of many families.
If convicted in the U.S., scammers can face up to 25 years in prison, which raises a concern for Mr. Montague. Persons convicted locally have been facing far smaller sentences.
The Ministry of Justice recently had a workshop with the court, the judges, the parish judges and persons out of the Supreme Court, because there are a number of different interpretations to the law. And they had that workshop, and it is one in a series of workshops. And where there needs to be amendment to the law, it will be amended.
Herman Green, TVJ News.